What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones, and welcome to another episode of the Jones and Podcast brought to you by Jones for Sports. We make sports better. Today, we have a very special guest, my family, my cousin, WetInk1.
Thank
Welcome
you, thank
to
you,
the show. How you
thank
doing,
you,
Cuzzo?
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry I couldn't do the live thing, but things going on right now, so I
That's
had to do this picture thing. But I'm glad I'm here. Let's talk about it.
absolutely. So, for those that don't know, WetInk1, my cousin, is the very first person to ever um, make a logo for the Jones for Sports
That's right.
family. So,
That's
Cuzzo,
right.
and he hasn't. That's not all. There's been plenty of content that you've seen that I put out with his uh, username on there. So, if you ever see that wedding username on there, that's my cousin that put that all together. So, he's been down with Jones for Sports since day one. So, Cuzzo, I want to tell you thank you and appreciate you. So make sure each and every one of y'all go follow him at where y'all see that blue Wet Ink One on all of his social media platforms. That's where they can
Yeah,
find you, right, Cuzzo?
yeah. That's good. I'm just doing the Instagram thing, but yeah, I did that first logo, and some a couple of other things, and love is love. Always there for you. Whatever you need.
Yes, I appreciate you, Cuzzo. So, but we came here to talk about Super Bowl 58 because Cuzzo, as you see in his picture, he is a diehard, diehard 49er fan. Y'all gonna see the video that's out of the promo of this episode. Y'all see, he don't play when it comes to 49ers.
Yeah,
Y'all seen earlier when the Cowboys, my Cowboys, played his 49ers, and I was live with him at his house,
yeah,
and I had to
yeah.
hear it. I
You
had to
did.
hear
Yeah,
it.
you did. Niners. That's
He was killing me.
definitely.
I had to, so
Nah, nah,
I
you.
had to. Go ahead.
It was all dynamite. I mean, it was just funny. It was just funny because we was definitely both hyped, and it didn't turn out that way too. And the funny thing too is our uncle. We kept playing. We was playing Madden with him,
Yep.
and he was the score he played beat the 49ers. That actually turned out to be the real score in the real life, but reverse. So that was funny
Yep.
that happened like that.
Absolutely. That was that we couldn't make that up. That
Yeah,
we
I know
really
it was
couldn't make
crazy. It
that
was
up.
crazy.
We was
That was
killing him
crazy.
all before the game happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Drunk beat him by literally the score that turned out to be in the game, but reverse.
But
It was
reverse, yeah.
crazy.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was like
It
we
was
saw the
crazy.
future, but in reverse.
Yeah. So if we're gonna have many more of those moments, many more of Jones for Sports, Wet Ink, getting together and making something beautiful for
Yeah,
you guys to enjoy. So
yeah,
make
we're
sure
working
y'all
on the
tune in
studio now. We're working on the studio now.
as we speak.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So make sure y'all
so
tune in.
we don't want to give away
Oh
no
yeah.
surprises.
Uh-huh. But it's coming. So make sure y'all stay tuned in. But cuz
Yeah,
first, before we get into Super Bowl 58, I
all
want
right.
to talk to you about your 49ers, the last game in the NFC Championship.
Oh,
What are your first thoughts when you just think about that game?
it was stressful. It was stressful, but then it wasn't. It wasn't
Right.
because in all honesty, it didn't feel right. You know what I mean? It was
Mm-hmm.
real uncomfortable. They was doing what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it and how they wanted to do it, and that's never good.
Right.
So, but there was still moments that things there was a little glimmer of hope,
Mm.
and in football, with a glimmer of hope can become a victory.
Yes.
So, but there's things you have to do to put yourself in position to make that happen. So at halftime, in all honesty, I was like, yo, we have to make adjustments. If we don't make
Mm.
adjustments, this is not going to turn out right. But it wasn't too far to feel like it's over.
Right.
So I was uneasy, but I didn't lose the faith just because I know the process. And
Right.
that's why football is 4 quarters, because
Mm-hmm.
things can happen. And also you have to have things fall into your lap, like you need a fumble, you need an interception,
Right.
and those things started happening for us, and
Yes.
then we capitalized on it, and then it was like everything that needed to happen the right way was happening the right way, and then they were making their mistakes, and then
Yep.
we capitalized on that, and then it just you I mean just you saw the game.
Yep.
The energy just was going back to the 49ers. And I know you was watching it getting madder and madder.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
They
know a lot of
they
people was
said,
like, "Oh, I can't wait to get him tomorrow. I can't wait to
what?
tell him." Oh, they won. What do you mean they won?
What? I couldn't wait. I was like, yes, one more half, and I'm calling him. One more half, and I'm calling Cuzzo to get
Yeah,
on his goddamn nerves and
yeah,
get my
yeah.
get
I
back.
was
Even though it wasn't the Cowboys that did it, still get my
sure
get back.
did. Yeah, no, I understand because I was going in. I tried to kill you out here. So,
You definitely did. So I was
y'all, it was too many Cowboys in the house that day. It was too
oh
many
yeah,
of them.
you was outnumbered for sure.
Yeah, it was crazy. But no, they shocked everybody.
Yeah.
And it was good that it happened. It was good that it happened because everybody was saying there's weapons around Purdy and he's just there. But
Yep.
now y'all found out he a weapon too.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And that
Mm.
that can't happen unless they keep winning and winning and winning. You never get to see that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's almost as like you never get to enjoy the sunshine if there's no rain.
Right. Exactly.
So he
Exactly.
needed that. But anyway, I'm excited we going. I'm excited we are going.
Absolutely. And everything you said, I can't disagree with you. Even as much as I hate the 49ers, I gotta agree with you because, like you said, the game was going a certain way, but there was still it wasn't out of the question that y'all could come back. Like
Right,
it wasn't out of the question. And then, like you said, look, the things that you needed to happen, the little mistakes that the Lions needed to make in order for you guys to start getting momentum towards you, especially at home. Come on.
right,
That
right,
started
right,
happening. And now the crowd's getting back in it. Now
right,
the
right. You
crowd's
feel that
loud again.
energy.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think it was a few plays before that Ayuk play where he almost threw an interception, then Ayuk caught it.
Right, right, right. The ladybug catch.
The ladybug catch.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, little things like that. I said this game is over, even though it was still seven. I think it was like 17-10 or something like that at that point.
Right, right, right.
17-3. I was like, the momentum is going towards the 49ers, and that is not what you want on on a road game. They're home. They're home. So any little spark can turn
That
into
get
a
that crowd
wildfire,
back into it. You get that gasoline, put that little flare, and they explode. And that's what
and
happened.
it
They were making
exploded.
mistakes. And when
It
he
exploded.
fumbled, we had just scored. And that we needed to score just to put ourselves in the position.
Right.
But
Y'all got
then
a
and
field
then
goal.
and then we needed that opportunity.
Yep.
And then he
And they came.
fumbled. And then they said too that this dude hasn't
That's
fumbled but once the whole year. And he said, and his second one was with us, and we
yep.
appreciate him for that. No, we do, we do, we appreciate him
Absolutely.
for that.
That was
And
crazy.
it was, and not just that, but we got the ball after he fumbled it. Because
Yep.
a lot of times they fumble and they get right
And they
back
go
on
out
you.
of
Be like,
bounds.
oh, damn, we
Yep.
missed that one. No, they
Yep.
got it right when they needed it. It was crazy. It was, like I said, my face was changing. You know, again, like uneasiness
Yeah.
to joy, happiness, then feeling proud.
It
And it's them
reminded me of
49er
that.
boys.
Uh-huh. It reminded me of that Patriot Falcons game. It reminded me of that
Right,
Super Bowl
right.
when they came back and just that momentum just switched like that.
I don't
You
even want to say, I'm sorry for cutting you, but I don't even want to
go ahead.
say either because it hurts. But as a Chief fan, they felt that momentum when they got the Super Bowl from us because we
Yeah.
had them.
Yeah.
So I know
Exactly.
what that pain is. I know that one. That's the
Yep.
bad one. But
That's
but
true.
you know what's funny? We gave the Chiefs they start, and now we about to take it from them because it
Mm,
ain't theirs no more. It's ours.
mm,
We about to
mm.
take that from them. We gave it to them, and we said enjoy that. Now we're gonna take it back. Matter of fact,
Big one.
they owe us two.
Yep. It's, ooh, this is gonna be a good one.
Oh no, it's gonna be
So
spicy.
it's gonna be good. I can't wait. So you spoke about Brock Purdy, and obviously there's been a lot of noise about Brock Purdy, whether he's a game manager, whether he's MVP conversation, deserves to be in the MVP conversation. What are your thoughts on Brock Purdy?
I'm happy we have him. I think he's a blessing in disguise. He's our Willie Beeman without the garbage. but he stayed with the team because Willie left. But
Yeah.
um the funny thing about Brock, right? The conversation is going to change, and y'all going to appreciate him. And see, we already appreciate him when we already see him through a different lens
Right.
because we had quarterbacks before him that was supposed to take us to the promised land,
Yep.
and we lost them. So at that point, we saw no hope.
Mm.
To bring hope back to a team, you got to get some credit for that alone
Absolutely.
because he was in a position to fail from the beginning. He's
Yep.
supposed to come in and we were supposed to just get crushed and everybody's supposed to say, well, what you expect? He was Mr. Irrelevant. What do you want him to do? And everybody would have said, you know what, you're right. But
Mm-hmm.
that's not what happened. So now everybody they don't know what to say now. They don't know how to process it. But through the eyes of a 49er, he's a blessing. The numbers show he is the truth.
Sure is. Sure is. I mean, I can't. I was definitely hating on Brock Purdy throughout the season. Now, I don't even want to say hate because I think
Right.
I just was being honest
Well,
as far as
you're also an enemy because you're a cowboy.
right. Absolutely. So there's going to be a little bit of hate there,
Yeah, your lens is
um,
different.
for sure. So I just felt not. I thought Brock Purdy is a good quarterback surrounded with great talent.
True.
And my thing, I didn't have any problem with him as far as him doing his job because that's what he's doing. He's doing his job. He's doing what the coaches ask him to do. That's all he can do. Anything else is out of his hands. So for me, it was like when he was being put in the MVP conversation. That was my only, I guess, problem with it is because I felt like he he deserved to be talked about highly, but to be in the MVP conversation was too much for me because of the talent around him. But
Right.
but when you looked at the wild no, it wasn't wild card, the divisional round against the Rams, coming back and winning that game after having a horrible first three quarters.
True.
Fourth quarter, came back, won the game. Then last game, down 17, second half, second year player with all the pressure on him, made all the plays he needed to make. Like every last one of them. And I know because I was pissed off watching it.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
was
No, it's
like,
true. It's the
yo,
truth.
he's
But
fucking killing them.
he also did that with Green Bay.
Yep.
He also
Yes.
did that with
Absolutely.
Detroit. And what I was saying earlier is that y'all, after he gets this Super Bowl and they go back, now they're gonna see it through a different lens, and they're gonna be like, "Hold on, we're looking at the truth here,"
Yeah.
because the narrative is going to change once we win this Super Bowl. Because now people are going to say, "You know what? This was supposed to be the 49ers' second one,
Mm-hmm.
and Mahomes was supposed to be trying his revenge." And then people are going to give Purdy his just dues because right now it's too difficult for them to see it. It almost sounds like people who just put their hands in their ears and go la 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 la. I don't want to hear what you're saying because
Right.
Purdy's numbers are the best in 49er history. Like think about that. Montana, everybody, his numbers are better.
Right.
And then people go, but he ain't that good. How could that be possible? How can I get A plus on all my tests and you go, you know what, he ain't even that smart.
Well,
That's
he's
just
had
because you
some
want to say
bad
it.
games. He's had some bad games.
Yeah, true. But everybody does.
Right. Exactly. That's true.
Everybody does. And that's another thing when they were talking about with the MVP thing. A lot of people want to talk about his 3 games he lost. A lot of people want to talk about, I want to see Purdy come back and put his team in a position to win. He did. That first loss of ours, He put us in position. The kicker
Yeah,
missed it.
true.
The kicker missed it, and then they blamed it on Purdy.
Yep.
So I think he definitely, on numbers alone, deserved to be in the conversation. And after he wins the Super Bowl, you're going to definitely be like, he should have got the MVP. Because, as I said before, if we didn't have that bad game where it took him to show his talents and bring and save us, then he would have less credit than he has now for even doing that, because there's people now who still complain about him doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's in their mind how they want to see him, and they can't see him any other way. I heard somebody say if he wins the Super Bowl, he's still not an elite quarterback. He got to win it 14 times, then I'll believe it. Like, that's not fair.
Yeah, well, certain people, you can't change their mind no matter what the player does. So those fans, we don't really care
The
about
Purdy,
them.
the Purdy hate is real. And if you look at it in
Yeah,
this aspect too, like, I think the Cowboys could beat the Chiefs. I think
yeah,
they can. And you know what we did to y'all? The Chiefs,
yep.
listen, this is about to be, it's not going to be good. And I'm glad I'm on record with this. It's gonna be bad. We about to eat them up alive. Do you know we're number one in interceptions? Number one, for a reason. And another thing, from the football gods, they gave us two bad games. Now we do a good one. 49ers played
Right,
horrible in two games and they won. He said, "Oh, you could do
exactly.
that? Well, now y'all get y'all good one." And it's
No,
showtime at the Apollo.
so I got another question for you
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
get into the Super Bowl. Um, Mike Shanahan. So I think he's a phenomenal coach, great
Okay.
coach. Put the pieces together, great offensive mind, all of those great things, right? But he is yet to get over the hump and win one. What do you think? If he doesn't win one, do you think that he deserves to still continue his career with the 49ers, or do you think it's time to start moving past that?
Well, it's crazy about that because people's success is still a failure, if you understand what I mean. Because
Mm-hmm.
as a franchise, you want to make it.
Right.
Even when you don't win the Super Bowl as a franchise, you still win. When we talk
Yep.
about now the dollars. So would you get rid of somebody who always gonna make sure you win because now you think you get somebody that's gonna be even better? But a lot of times they say the grass is greener on the other side.
Right.
A lot of times you get a person and it doesn't work out like you want it to. Sometimes you got to give somebody a little more time and then they can surprise you. I
Yep.
think it's almost like my Lakers. A lot of people that leave the Lakers, you see they go on to other teams and they shine. And a lot of times
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, why the Lakers just hold on to them another year? We probably would have that all here together. So getting rid of somebody doesn't always benefit you. And I even think that with the Cowboys, because they're talking about Dak and all that. Like, that's not fair.
Right.
Only one team is going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. That you got to put it into
Only
perspective.
one team. So Dak was he's playing.
Had a great year.
Why? We ain't feeling him no more. Like, wow, y'all are horrible. You can't. Sometimes you can't give up on somebody. I don't think they should get rid of him. I
And,
think.
and
I
unless we
think.
can do better, which we can't
I
right now.
think. Yeah, because I mean, yo, give him another year at least. At least see
Right.
if we can get back and win at that time. Now, after that point, then yeah, okay, then now, boom, I got it. Because he's made some mistakes that I know haunt him to this day. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he gave the Chiefs one. He started that nonsense. You think we ain't
Yeah.
coming back with our revenge? You think they ain't hungrier than the hungry?
Yep.
Oh man, it's gonna be emotional because it's so many things going on with that one right there. And another
Yeah.
thing, a lot of people not noticing, as they say, they don't think they're not feeling Brock, but Brock, he been changing history everywhere he goes. But you're not gonna find this out until he wins the Super Bowl and then he gets that magnifying glass on him. The
Yep.
college he went to, he broke records there. The high school he went to, he broke records there. San Francisco 49ers, he broke records there. Shanahan never wins when he's losing. He broke two of those records, but he
Yep.
still ain't nothing. Like he gets all A's, but he's not smart.
Makes no sense,
I mean,
huh?
he took the monkey off of Shanahan's back. Shanahan's back twice. He said, "Oh, you don't win when you losing. Oh, we got to stop that because I'm
Changed
here.
twice.
Oh,
Yep.
you don't win. No, matter of fact, not even Shanahan, but the history of the NFL. Oh, nobody comes back from that. Oh no. Oh, watch us do it. Oh, watch me
Mm-hmm.
do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Special.
it's
Definitely,
it's it's, it's
definitely
about to
special.
be a serious thing because he's about to take it from the king. Like I said, we started their win, and now we're gonna stop it. And then now you're gonna see what we're gonna do after the next one and the next one and the next one. And it's not gonna be fair.
I love it. I love it.
I know
I
because
love it.
the unfortunate thing about that is you're part of the casualty. You understand? I'm speaking to the casualty.
I for sure am. I'm gonna be still. I'm gonna be upset for sure.
I gotta speak to
If
the
everything
victims
you
at the
say
same
turned
time.
out
Like
to
it's
be.
gonna be all right, y'all. Okay, just wait till Purdy quit or something. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh man, I can't wait. But now let's get into Super Bowl 58. Chiefs
Exciting.
49ers. We
Super
already spoke
Bowl.
about Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. The
We
Niner
already spoke
boys.
about it.
I-
So
Niners. I was
I knew
killing
that
him in
was coming.
Pittsburgh with that.
I knew that was coming.
You know, I
Um,
had to. I had to. And I wanted to tell you something too. I don't want to say it's because of me, but I did go to the first game to start the year off. So
that's right.
I did put that 49er magic in the air. Like, you know what? I think we need a Super Bowl. If I'm going to the first game, I'm going to be there live. Y'all going to give me a Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to
Think
say
about
that,
that.
but, I kind of feel that way.
Think about it. You was
Like, it
there.
got nothing to do with
You
Purdy.
got
It
to
got nothing to
witness.
do with the boys.
You got
It's
to
me.
witness your team live this year. So how was
It was
that watching
beautiful.
them live this year?
It was crazy too because I had to tell the people around me forgive me because I was going in up there. I was not as everything, and it was funny because I was like, yo, I gotta be careful coming out here because you know how fans get when they losing and you by
Right.
yourself. But there was so many Niners in there, they couldn't try it if they wanted
Mm-hmm.
to. I think it
Yeah,
was more of
they
us in there
traveled.
than they own spot.
Mm-hmm.
We was deep
They
there.
traveled.
But question for you, Cuzzo, question for you. So you felt Purdy shouldn't have been the MVP because his numbers were too good?
His numbers were great, but I felt like it was because of those receivers. Debo and Ayuk helped him out with a lot of yak yards. I felt like that's why some of his numbers were the way they were. But
You
that's
want
not to take anything away from him getting the ball to them.
So how you feel about Pat Mahomes then? Like, because he don't really have as many weapons. You think is Purdy or
Well, not this year. Definitely not this year. Um,
well? Here's a funny fact. This year we talking about runs after the catch, right?
mhm.
Mahomes has benefited more than Purdy, meaning run after the catch this year. Mahomes has benefited more than Purdy.
Really?
Yes,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be exciting.
Well,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
we're gonna get to
exciting.
see it all on tape on Sunday. We gonna get to see it live. So, what are your thoughts on how this game is gonna go down? The revenge game.
It's the revenge game. I see it starting off slow, and then we open it up.
Okay.
I see it
Okay.
starting off slow. Shanahan got to get a feeling. I see an interception first quarter,
Mm.
straight like that. They coming hungry. Like it's about to be different. It's about to be real different. And then, as I said before, then we're gonna look back at everybody and we're gonna look back at the dynasty because this was supposed to be us last year. This was ours last
Mm.
year. Unfortunately, it was taken away from us due to injury.
Yep.
We got our revenge on those.
Yep.
We're about to get our revenge on them next. And we owe them too from Shanahan. Well, actually, we don't owe them from Shanahan. It's not really a revenge because he messed up.
Yeah.
Okay? That was bad coaching. That ain't on them. They did what they supposed to do. But okay, we're glad you had a nice time with it, but now it's ours. We would have got that last year. But Purdy got hurt.
Yep.
So this is listen here, man. Don't bet your money on no Chiefs. Don't do that. Don't you do that. If you're doing it, bet me.
All right. So who would you say is the X factor for the 49ers in this game?
It's, everybody gonna say McCaffrey, but I'm gonna go McCaffrey and Kittle. Debo,
Okay.
I mean, it's so much that's not fair. I can't. That's not right.
Right.
That's not
There's
right.
so many. There's
It's
so
because
many.
Debo, because they can let Debo just eat that up right in the beginning. Real, I mean, like I see us because we talking about they saying they should run the ball. Shanahan's gonna run that ball to get the field in the first. I don't think so. I think they going gunning.
Mm,
I think we can see some Ayuk out there.
yeah. Okay.
I can't call that, man, because even the unknowns is the knowns.
Yeah. True.
But
Uh,
I know Chase better step up though.
yeah. Since he's been there, he hasn't really shown up for y'all.
Nah, man, you watch the film on him. It's this last one. He gave the Lions gave more of a chance than they were supposed to have because he could have
Yeah.
stopped it. But then again, they could have scored afterwards. But he could have stopped that that second or third touchdown
Right.
before the half. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But with this Super Bowl, I don't see the Chiefs really doing what they like, what being looking comfortable. They're not going to look comfortable, and they're not going to do what they usually do. This 49er thing this is different right here. This one
What do
right
you
here is different.
What do you think as far as defensively? What y'all need to do to stop the Chiefs and Mahomes?
You know, we got to put pressure on them. We got to make them uncomfortable. That's another thing. What I'm saying about Chase, like when we got Chase and Barbosa together, even from their college time, it's like you thinking it was going to be a major situation. As you said
Right.
before, they haven't lived up to that.
Mm-hmm.
But as I also said, the football gods have been cruel. And this is our time right now. This is like we had too bad. I mean, they put the weather conditions on that Green Bay game. People try to make it like I heard this guy say it was a light drizzle. Like, stop playing, man. It
Yeah.
was
No, it was pouring.
crazy
It
out
was pouring.
there.
Yeah.
It was like the whole time. It was. I mean, they pulled that out. Like, I don't see nobody we faced. The Chiefs is better than, from my eyes. I feel we
Mm-hmm.
battle tested because
Right.
you just talking about a dude running around in the pocket and making that happen. My man with Green Bay was doing that.
Right.
The Eagle man do that. Like he's not the only one. We about listen. We about to. It's about to get serious, man. It's about to be serious because just remember, Niners, Super Bowl 58.
Mm-hmm.
Jonesing for sports. I tried to get us some tickets, but it was crazy. So I wanted to be down there live with it. Let's do this, Jonesing. But
I
it was
hear
crazy.
that.
It was crazy. I got work. We're gonna work on this studio with that money instead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So last question.
I'm sorry,
All right.
cuz. Oh, who you
Go ahead.
got? Who you got?
Come on, cuz you know I'm going with the Chiefs. You know I'm
Oh
going with
my God,
Mahomes.
you
You
crazy. Oh my
know. You
God.
know.
Yeah. Oh, I
I
can't
had to
wait.
give
You know what?
Purdy and the 49ers they credit and all that
You know,
last week. He
yeah,
shook me up.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
my homeboy, I'm going
Okay.
with the I can't I'm gonna give the 49ers their credit when it's credit's due, but
Listen.
I can't pick them. Hell no. Can't do
Listen, man,
that, cuz
keep that energy. Keep that energy. And when you see what happens, just remember me.
I for
Just know
damn
I'm
sure
over here
will.
smiling like I try to tell you. Just rewind the tape. Just rewind the tape, please. He told you
For sure.
already.
Oh, I'm gonna
He
get the
already
clips. I'm
told
gonna put it up.
you.
I'm gonna get the clips. I'm gonna have them ready for you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have them
you
ready
are.
for you if they win. Hey, I can't say nothing. But Cuzzo, the
Yes, yes.
score of the game. What do you think the score is gonna be?
I really never do scores. I just say
Okay.
win. I just do a win. I just do a win. You know, what I mean, even when
So
I bet for a win.
what about win big or wins close?
Oh, okay, there we go. My boy's about to open up on them. It's not gonna be close. It's gonna
Okay.
be funny. It's gonna be funny. Y'all gonna be like, yo, he said all this. Like, they about to eat them alive, man. This is not a game, right? Man, listen. And you know why? Ain't nobody talking no Taylor Swift shit on the 49ers side. We ain't playing that game. We ain't listen, the Ravens is over there dancing over her. Like, stop worrying about her. Y'all need to focus. Y'all losing. Like,
Yep.
we ain't hurt none from 49ers, no Swift, none. We don't care. Listen, man, listen. We not
I love
listen.
it.
We got fashion designers on our side and everything. We make our own clothes on this side of town. We do everything here. I'm about to move to the Bay, goddammit. No.
I love it. I love it. Well, Cuzzo, thank
Yeah, yeah.
you. Appreciate you so much
Always,
for
man.
being
Always,
on
man.
the show and being a part of the Jones for Sports family. Everything that you
Always.
do for us is much appreciated. Again, everybody, make sure y'all go follow him at WetInk1 on Instagram, and you're going to see a lot more great content coming out. You're going to see 49ers, you're going to see Lakers, you're going to see Jones for Sports.
We're
So,
gonna slip the
Cuzzo, man,
Cowboys in there
anything
too.
else?
We're gonna
Anything
slip the
else that
Cowboys in there too. Don't worry about that.
yeah, every once in a while he'll throw them in there
We're
for
gonna
us.
put some
You know,
credits. It's just I
the
just get
Lakers.
funny feelings when I try to do cowboy stuff. I get sick. I want to throw up in the middle of the process. No, when y'all win something, then I'll do it for you. No.
For shit.
Super Bowl
I better not
58,
hold my breath.
Niners. That's what we talking about right now.
Especially if the Niners win, y'all make sure y'all know he's something coming. Something coming.
Go back to the tape. Go back to the tape, cuz.
Cuzzo, I appreciate you. Love you.
Definitely. Love is love. Love is love.
Hey, everybody, make sure y'all go follow him and y'all make sure y'all tune in for more Jones with the Sports content with WetInk1. It's your boy Jones, Cuzzo, WetInk. It's Jones with
Yes, sir.
Sports.
Joseph for sports.
We out of here.
We out.
Peace.